So here's my biggest clump of Musa basjoo that between frost and high winds is taking its toll. I'm trying to clean all this stuff up, but it's just there's so much material. Two of these have flowered. You can kind of see the flower back there. So once they flower, that's it. They're toast, they die. And I'll show you. Just cut that one back right to the ground. And that'll rot away, or maybe I'll go in there and clean it up next year. I can't quite tell. I think there's the two. I planted two here originally, and as far as I can tell, there's two flowers, but I can't quite see. And I wanted to show you. There's the lower portion, and there's the upper portion. And I think it was probably starting to rot. There you go for comparison. It's actually quite heavy. And here are the bananas. So you can see the flower pod. It moves down, sets flowers like those, and when they get pollinated, you get these little teeny tiny bananas. I think these ones are pretty small, but what I'll do is I'm going to take these inside and cut them open. I've seen pictures of other people's, and it looked like their actual bananas were a little bit bigger than these. They are edible, but they're supposed to be pretty seedy and not a good flavor. So kind of interesting. So I'm just going to cut this off and bring it inside. And the other thing I always find interesting, which I didn't know until you have your very first one, is when you cut the leaves off. Anytime you cut into the flesh, it smells like banana. It smells like when you break open a unripe banana, like a green banana. It has that exact smell. So these were pretty big bananas, close to 20 feet when their fronds were when their leaves were intact. So I got one more big one to get out, and the rest have not flowered as far as I can tell. It kind of gets really thick in there, but I know there's one more flower for sure. So those two will be coming out, and these are all the pups that came off of them. And I mean, this one pup in the front here is quite big, so it's amazing how fast they grow. You can see my bin's already full. So fast. And I just use just a handsaw. They're very easy to cut through. I actually find the handsaw is great for cutting the leaves off. A sharp knife would work well too. The secateurs, they don't really work that well because they're so big. So I just find it's easier if you just have either a knife or a fine tooth saw to do that. So anyway, I will do a video on the fruit. I'll slice one open. We'll see what it looks like. Thanks for watching.